All right, everyone. Welcome to week 5 of Tracks to Glory. We have Rotten Tomatoes versus Made in Brazil today. I'm joined in the casting booth today with some of my teammates who may or may not be joining in here. Say hello if you want to join the cast here. Uh, Wix, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the stream?
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
And what would you say, Wix, is your number one tanking achievement in Hell Let Loose?
Jesus Christ, I didn't know there was going to be a fucking interview questions.
Oh yeah.
Um, I don't know. What? Why are you asking me questions I got to think about?
All right, who else we got in here? I hear Shadow. Want to introduce yourself?
All right, just
Hi,
waiting on a couple
what's
little
up? I'm
details
Shadow, a
on
mid-tier
Kez's side.
tanker,
Might be
terrible
a map
gunner.
pit, right?
Yeah,
I'm a DEI
it'll
hire
be a
for Helios.
chosen point. So instant.
All right, and I see Jack has joined the group. Will you be joining us in the casting booth today, Jack?
Yeah, I just got here. I'm a little disoriented, but can confirm Shadow's terrible, and
Thank you.
Why
happy to be here.
don't they get interview questions?
Well,
Jack, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I'm thinking of a hard career pivot, probably into something regarding sous vide cooking, as you might be familiar with, Wix. So we'll see how it goes.
I buy that more than I buy construction.
Well, I'm gonna before we get started here, and you guys are gonna see this. I'm gonna pull up the bracket real quick. Just a quick summary here. We are at the either the losers bracket final or the competition semifinal, depending on how you want to look at it. Made in Brazil fought their way to here through 3AC with a 12-2. They beat MERC with a 12-2. And then they lost to the 7th Armor Division in a 12-0 blowout last week. No, 2 weeks ago. And then Rotten Tomatoes has gotten here through defeating Condor Legion. They had a loss to 7th Armor Division. And they defeated MERC last week pretty handily with a 12-0. And so this is going to be the last matchup before their final championship game against the 7th Armor Division to see who's the best tanker in the entire world 2025. So pretty big stakes. Pretty big stakes for this match. Rotten Tomatoes actually has the most points scored overall in the tournament. So they have 36 points, although, and then let's see here, Made in Brazil's 24. So for my co-casters here, who'd you got your money on this week? Rotten Tomatoes or Made in Brazil?
It's got to be Rotten Tomatoes. I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I feel you. So this week we got a 2v2 format. Let's see which side I'm ending up on here. Okay. Let's get this going. I personally I enjoy the 3v3 a lot more. I think it's a little bit more dynamic and interesting, but I think allowing for the 2v2 lets more teams participate. So that's what we'll be playing today. And if you're not familiar with the rules of this tournament, there's going to be 2 rounds fought over the middle 2 columns only. So the tanks have to stay in the E and the F columns, and they cannot go out, or else I don't know, some sort of penalty. But other than that, the first 10 minutes they can be anywhere past their starting line. So that's the anywhere south of the 2-3 line, north of the 9-10, and then after that 10 minutes they have to be in the final 4 squares. I don't think I've seen any matches play out that whole 15 minutes so far this tournament, because usually the tanks will find each other first. But we're playing over PHL today, so basically the whole play area is one giant road down the middle with some awkward hedges that don't render in between.
What do we think the over-under would be if I set it at 0.5? 0.5 over-under tanks that died drowning in a river. through all rounds of this match.
Ooh.
Anybody taking the over on that?
No,
I've-
no shot. No shot.
Yeah, I might have to take the under. I have faith in all the drivers, all 4 drivers.
Yeah, this is the semifinals we're talking about, Wix. You know, these guys aren't. It's not their first rodeo on PHL.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys all know sometimes the game just decides that you're gonna die. There's nothing you can do about it.
That is fair, especially in the great handling medium tanks of the Panzer IV and the M4 Sherman. Now, I will say,
mean-
what do you think? What are the odds you think you're going to be seeing people shooting through hedges that don't render? That's got to be like, I'm thinking over 5 shots at least.
It might not be that big of a deal because usually the engagements tend to be pretty short. Well, not on this map, but just because everybody kind of rushes to the final area,
The four,
and then
four
that's
bombs.
not necessarily big enough for shit to unrender. So if you're setting over under on that, I'm taking under because I think tanks will be pretty close by the time they start shooting at each other.
I guess
We'll
we'll
see.
have to see.
So let's take a look at our competitors today. On the Rotten side, we have Redbeard TC with Slug and Corn, and our second TC is Ulfbert with Last Light and Apache Jr. And then we'll go check in on the Made in Brazil side to see how those squads are. What's up here? Tank number 1. We've got Tia God as the TC, KL, and Leo. And the second tank is going to be Veterano. Oh, we got Mezzi in the chat, and we also we have Taliban. All right, so got the multicultural tank over there for our second tank on Made in Brazil side. I think that's a new crew from the last Made in Brazil game that we watched. Different crew it is.
Made in Brazil's definitely showing some roster depth here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, because if they're new from last time, we played them 3v3. That means they got a fourth whole crew.
We've already got the tank marks coming up from we're sitting on the Rotten side right now, so it seems like they're trying to think about where Made in Brazil is going to show up. So this is a 2v2, like we said. It definitely makes it more risky to have tanks off on their own, because if you can't play together, once you lose one tank, it's pretty hard to win a 1v2 versus the other side. What do you guys think? Would you want to take an engagement on the main road at the very start of the match? Just take a shot at it, or would you?
I think Jack should answer that one.
Yeah, Jack. What do you think about the main road?
For those who don't know, I'm something of a legend in the tanking community when it comes to main road opening engagements. So with that in mind, I'd probably say I'd probably caution against it in this instance. Just it doesn't really seem like the play you'd rather. I think teams are going to be better suited getting in a bit closer, before really trying anything.
There you hear it, folks, from the main road champion himself. Looks like we're getting start to the close here. We've got both tanks on the Rotten side ready to go. Be starting here soon. So we've got one on the main road and one sitting on the west end of the play area. Let's go see what Made in Brazil wants to start with over here. All right, they're gonna start on the main road, so they want to do some main road shenanigans. We'll see how that plays off. Let's follow Ulfbert here, since it looks like if he's going to be taking the main road, he might have the first engagement.
I think there's a scenario here where Made in Brazil hopes that they can just land a clean, quick double tap on whatever happens on the main road. So if they count on a Sherman showing up there, I think they're just going to try and quickly take it out of the game.
Yeah, if that pays off, that could be huge. I mean, you can time how long it takes a tank to get up there and blind fire that. All right, we got start in 10 seconds, folks. It's time to kick off the week 5 Backs to Glory high octane tank on tank action. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. All right, coming up to the moment of truth. Once Ulfbert passes this bend, it's a straight shot down the road towards the Made in Brazil tanks. Oh, and he's not going to go down the road. Okay, so they have something different in mind. A little bit of trouble on the hill there, but he's moving up. Oh, wait a
So maybe
second.
shot some smokes down there and made them think they were going down that road.
Oh. Sherman medium, notorious for being a great tank to handle and drive.
Very great for
Tanks
driving.
weren't really made to be driving over things, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah, definitely not.
Historically.
All right, so Ron's taking their time to get up to the front. Let's see what Made in Brazil's kicking up down here. All right. So we're playing the east end of the map. Got one tank facing the other.
Maybe some leapfrog action.
Yeah, maybe some
One tank
leapfrog
looking over
action.
the other, but
Let's see. We're pretty far back. So this tank is not in the final sector, and the other tank is just sending it. Holy shit. Going for it. So this is Tia God. Looking for a peek on the road. So we can see the outline of Ulfbert in the back there. And see... Wow, other tank is still really far back here. Okay, we're still navigating this canal. So we'll stick back with the action up here.
You know, it could be like a tactical canal play where being in the canal makes them harder to see, you know, while they traverse east-west or whatever.
It's true. True. But by doing this, they've given Made in Brazil time to set up their double tap on the road. Let's see if Ulfbert can... yeah, he should see what's going on here pretty easily. I don't know, though. That bush might be obscuring those two tanks. Oh, there we go.
He also might get shot himself.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. There comes the first mark. So Ulfbert knows what they have set up. We've got our other tank now in play. Looks like he's trying to find an angle on these guys. It's a pretty imposing canal in front of him, though. No, this is an interesting spot to play. I don't think I've seen anyone go up here before.
Yeah, this whole compound, especially trying to get in from where they're trying to get in, is just kind of not fun to drive around, so we'll see how they do with it here.
I'm guessing they aborted their previous plan. Looks like they're just going to try to play together and do a little jousting on the road.
We're going to have an anti-double tap, double tap.
Could be.
They're outside the final sector here, right?
They
The Shermans
are. Yeah, the Shermans are. 1P4 is in the final sector.
So they're choke pointed to crossing this bridge. At some point, they have to. Which
Looks
I
like
think
we're getting some smoke on the road here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be what they're doing right now. Is Panzer IV's blind firing.
You might as well spam the road if they're smoking you out here. It's going to be risky to push. Alright, so
Looks like they are going to go ahead and try and advance up the main road here.
risky business, although it looks like the main Brazil tank is hitting that Belgian. Oh!
Well, and they stopped flaring smoke. The smoke lasts 20 seconds.
Oh no! Okay.
Two
There's a
non-pins?
hit.
Wow.
Pretty lucky there, to be honest.
Yeah, that was really lucky.
You forget sometimes, as silly as it is, that smoke from tanks lasts something like 18 or 20 seconds. Which is kind of bizarre because the tiny smoke grenades that the infantry carry last like a fucking minute.
Yeah,
It makes no sense.
Just gotta keep letting those things rip.
Yeah, but they stopped right as they're crossing. The smoke goes away.
All right, well, Rotten lives to fight another day. Now they've got plenty of room to move around. Ulfbert's getting into that final sector. I'm sure Redbeard's going to be trying to get in there as well. See if Made in Brazil wants to change up their positioning. If I were them, I mean, if they know where the other tanks are, I would send this tank up already. You know, no reason to hold
That
such
tank
a long
back
angle.
there is still out of final, right?
Yeah, he's
way out.
way out. Yeah.
Yeah. And when is the final zone timeline here? How many minutes do they have?
Let's see, I think it's at 13 on the clock. Started at 23. So now that, because the cap sector is Carentan Causeway, Made in Brazil can also see that Rotten is capping right now, so they got both their tanks up. Ooh. Wolfbird finding a long angle there on the back tank. I believe that was tracks?
Interesting to go. Ooh, okay. That could be safe. No, it's the road could shoot that.
The road could shoot that,
The road
but
could shoot him, but there's nobody there.
well, he's
Neither of the tanks are on the road.
he was thinking about it for a second. It looked like, but
Now this is an interesting strategy to repair on the road. I don't know how I feel about this one.
yeah.
Well, they need the other tank to peek out onto the road now. You could almost bait them into peeking, thinking they're gonna see one injured tank. Then you do a quick double tap.
Yeah, let's see if
So I think we're at 4 hedge shots now, Shadow. So it looks like you were pretty on point with your prediction.
oh, I didn't even catch this, guys.
Oh, there goes.
Yeah, Ulfbert found the other tank. So they must have gotten
Tank
one in
in the
earlier.
road.
Yep. All right, this will decide it right here. Got one tank wide open. It's up to the Made in Brazil gunner now. I think he got first shot. Yep. Oh, nice. All right,
Ooh.
we got a game.
Okay, we've got a game. Holy shit.
We've got a game. The other tank looks like it's kind of pushing wide now.
Yeah.
The Sherman.
We've got Ulfbert out there in the distance. I think these guys will get the rep off. Let's see what Ulfbert is cooking up. Oh, and I see the dynamic fog appears to be making the visibility worse.
My immersion just got much better.
Yes, I'm fully immersed in the action now.
Got a giant immersion boner.
I'm gonna update the scores here. We got a let's see, 4 points. What is it, 2? No, you get 2 points for the first tank. So let's get these guys squared away here. All right, there you go. 2v2. The second tank is worth 4 points if you can get it.
It is foggy as hell out there. Oh my
Holy
god.
crap! Yeah. Let's see who has the better filters today. I don't think Ulfbert's gonna see anything over here. Wow. That is a lot of fog. I don't know if we've seen this before in Tracks to Glory. Dynamic weather changing the game. So Veterano's playing the road still. You can see the outline of Ulfbert holding the edge of the play area. And it looks like Veterano is capping back midpoint, which
Kind of gives away where he is, isn't it?
Well,
no, he's not in the hard cap.
yeah, huh? He's not the hard cap. It's just that.
How is
Yeah, how's he capping? Am I crazy? They still have all 3. Oh, I missed this. So Ulfbert lost a crewman. Lost probably when they were repping and engaging the first tank that went down. So
Or somebody drowned while they were crossing the river.
yeah.
Potentially, because you know they sometimes the gun barrel ends up deep in and the gunner drowns because the gunner technically lives in like the end of the barrel.
Yeah. Forgot about that. All right, well,
He's got a straw poked through there. That's how he breathes.
I was gonna say that's how we breathe. That's how we eat. That's how we do everything.
It's realism right there. That's why we love this game. So if I had my timing right, this round would be over on 108 on the clock. So the question now is if one of them can get the other tank. Now this would be pretty impactful because you'd get four points for killing the second tank. And
So is it a draw if they're both alive at the end of the round, or what?
well, it's not a. It's points to win the match overall. So who wins the round doesn't necessarily matter to us. The most points at the end of the game.
But are the points even right now, or is it because Ulfbert lost a crewmate? Is he down one?
Oh yeah,
He's not, right?
No, points are even. Yeah, I think it's only if you lose a tank. Oh, 2 ships in the foggy night. I don't think Veterano has spotted them yet. This might be one of the only rounds we see that goes to the full time limit. And Veterano is... He has no idea where Ulfbert is. This could be bad for the MIB tank, because I think Ulfbert knows their general area. This Veterano looks like he's worried they could be pretty much anywhere
But
right now.
Ulfbert's at a pretty significant disadvantage right now, being a 2-man.
This is true.
Very risky place for the tank commander. He is spotted. He's very exposed, not near his tank. Lots of stuff to splash off of.
All right, here's the game of peekaboo. Who can find who first? Oh, this could be good for Veterano. I think he should be able to find him here. Oh, the tree.
Maybe.
Oh no, the timing!
no
that
way.
timing! Oh no!
No way.
Oh, this could be okay. This
He's got it.
Okay.
Oh no, not the ass shot.
Oh wait, he's cooking. He's cooking. He's turning.
He's pinging him right now.
Okay.
You know he's pinging him.
Yeah. All right, I think we can get around this hedge. Made in Brazil should be in a pretty good spot here. 2-man versus 3-man that knows where the other one is. Okay. Oh yeah, there it
Look
is.
at Sherman's looking this way, is he?
No, he's not. They don't know.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right. We've seen the Gunners botch a lot of shots this tournament, though. But nope.
Not
He's
this
locked
time.
in.
That one.
That is-
Round 1, made in Brazil.
Good shots by Mezzi and Veterano's tank.
Took a little while for the white monster to kick in.
Yeah, there you go.
Top bone, top bone.
All right, so that's six points to Made in Brazil. Congratulations to them on their first round.
Are those soccer references? I'm out of the loop on that one.
No, it's Portuguese.
Oh.
Like very good, very good.
Yeah, Shadow's our
What's the
resident
white
translator.
What's the white monster?
That's just a Helios meme.
Oh, okay.
Although I don't know how they say that in Brazil, because I know that it's more of a dialect of Portuguese in Brazil, but
That's what I know. I'm saying the Portuguese that I know.
Well, Brasileño's in chat. Let us know. Is he using Portuguese correctly to
I'm u-
Brazilian Portuguese?
I was gonna say I am using Portuguese because that's all I know.
All right, so I don't know, any takeaways from that first round? I guess was most interesting to me there was the fog. I kind of forgot that could actually be a factor. Seemed like it made it a little bit harder for those guys to find each other in the second half of that round.
Honestly, my takeaway was it was a pretty unfortunate misplay from Rotten Tomatoes dying on that main road peak. They had no reason to die there
Well,
against that repping tank.
I kind of disagree with that.
Ooh.
Enough time had gone by that tank, you should have expected the repairing Panzer IV to be a 2-hit kill. And when you're driving onto the road like they were, you're driving. It's not like it wasn't like a flat peak. So you're driving onto the road, and as you're peaking, you're getting jostled around as you come off the little bump there. And meanwhile, the gunner in the Panzer IV is just sitting there static, staring at you. So it's kind of not a surprise that they lost that engagement to me. It was kind of a
Well,
reckless peak.
right. I'm saying like the misplay isn't that they died on the peak. The misplay is that they should have tried for maybe one shot and then backed off regardless. And they can back off. The tank on the road can't. Anyway.
I see what you're saying.
I do think losing a crewman, especially in the 2v2 now, is particularly rough. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
But I guess just overall, what I'm saying is like once you kill the first Panzer IV, there's no rush to kill the second one. So like nobody needed to peak there if you didn't have solid info and a solid line. Is all I'm saying.
Well, all right. Put yourselves in Rotten shoes here. They've got the advantageous side in the respect that they can see all the way down the road from the very start of the wall drop. You think you play aggressive here to try to claw back your points and win the match, or take it slow?
I mean, they have to try to win the match.
Yep. I think I'm more interested to see how Made in Brazil is going to play this. If they're going to play the aggressive on the road, or if they're going to try to sit back and do something like Rotten did and just try to sneak across the bridge.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting the choice they made to kind of delay crossing the bridge a little bit. I remember when we played this map in the last Tracks to Glory, I forgot who we played against, but like it was like our priority and the Allies was to get across the bridge as soon as we could. And we used smoke obviously to do that. Which I think, well, I don't know if it's a smarter play, but it's a more obvious play, I guess. So I'm curious to see if MIB does the same thing as Rotten and kind of crosses a little later, if they just go right for it.
Yeah, last year we tried to line up at least when we were Allies side last time, we tried to line up a double tap right off the wall drop, and we missed and got some totally obliterated by the P4s. Lost that round right away, I think. Right.
I think we played Chimera on this map. My team did. I don't remember, but
All right, second tank
we'll
has
see.
been
I mean,
spawned.
I think that kind of like crossing that bridge is kind of what defines the early game here. Is like, how are the Shermans going to get across? Are they going to get across successfully?
Yep.
You
If
got to
they
have a plan for that.
If they do get across the bridge, I wonder how they're going to play. If they're just going to try to get in hard cap and sorry, not hard cap, get in the 4 square and just kind of do the hell at loose equivalent of a quarterback kneel and just kind of hide, and or are they going to be taking peeks, trying to get that clean sweep? Who knows? Who knows?
So I'm just checking right here. I don't see stream being live. Well, this might be a VOD for everyone to watch later. One second here. We got the same timing. We're starting in 1 minute.
It's working for me.
Oh, it is?
I can
Okay.
see it. Yeah.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. P4 starting on the main road. We'll see how Made in Brazil wants to tackle the bridge crossing. They are also on the main road. We'll stick with Made in Brazil on the opener here. All right, match start in 5 seconds. Here we go. Tank marks coming out from ROTN. They probably have some shots lined up. Try to
Yeah,
shoot.
that's the bend in the road, I'm pretty sure, that they marked.
Yeah, that marks a little... Hopefully the gunner's not shooting up based off of that. Barely see them, but you can see the outline there just in the back. So the P4s are ready for them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're
Wow.
stopping.
Okay.
Yep, there's one.
Okay. Oh, no.
He had smoke loaded. Oh my god. Okay, they both took one in the hole. This could be bad. Miss?
Ooh.
Miss. Oh.
Wish that could have happened to me, huh, Wiggs?
If only.
All right. Well, oh no!
Oh,
There goes the
Is that one or
TC. That was one.
just a TC.
That was Veterano.
Now he's 2 pieces or more.
So not only did they lose a crew member, but they lost the TC, who's the one who can bino on foot.
Sherman crew is not having a good time today, that's for sure.
Oh, they are backing off. They want nothing to do with that crossing right now. All right, so they think they're safe. Everyone's getting out to rep.
That's a choice.
Messi's staying in with the gun. Let's see. Does ROTN want to push the issue? They do not. They're chilling. We've got... who is that back there? I think that's Redbeard holding the road.
Looks like the other Panzer IV is moving into sector now.
Yeah. So Wolfbert's going to use this time to get up a little bit. Redbeard's going to see if they push in the meantime. Smokes are still coming out. All right. Oh, they want to... They want to make their crossing now. So Redbeard still is holding this angle. That it'll be harder to get a kill. Okay, so they did cross safe. Second tank is the 2-man. Smoking the shit out of that road. Ooh, just over the top. I'd want to get this over with as quickly as possible if I were this crew.
Yep. Especially being down a man, especially down your tank commander.
All right, so there you go. We have the MIB tanks taking west map side. And on the other end, we have... I think this is still Redbeard. Oh, no, this is Ulfbert. All right, so Ulfbert and Redbeard are still playing the road.
It's like now the other Panzer IV might be moving up in a sector.
Yeah,
Looks
let's
like they were moving.
let's take a look here.
Oh no, they're not. They're still. Are they?
Yeah, I think they're just starting their move up. So once again, we've got the fog. Wolfbert seems to think that they're gonna take this road engagement again, but I doubt they want to fight that anymore.
Well, they haven't crossed the bridge yet, so at some point they have to cross the bridge.
Yeah.
I think there's literally no other like option for them, right?
No, yeah, there's nowhere else in sector. Wait, is this? That's not in sector, right? Yeah, it's
I
just
think both the
outside.
crossings are just outside of sector. Yeah.
All right, so they have another 5 minutes or so, 6 minutes to get across. That's some TC binoing going on.
Get up on the roof.
Oh. Trying. Tia God. Working on his crouch jump. Yeah, that's the crouch, but not the jump. Second tank lining up for... does he fit through there?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's a one-way trip if he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tia God has found the roof, everybody. And I think he could... Oh, yeah, he could see Ulfbert here. I mean, Redbeard, sorry, on this side of the road. He just needs to look this way. What do you think about the drip on Tia God?
Got a haircut.
That's for sure.
He's rocking that Brad Pitt drip, I guess.
Yeah, we call that the Brad Pitty. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Born Eddie.
All right. So I guess Made in Brazil wants to try to double, but I think Messi and Taliban are not in an ideal spot to make that work.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting out there in time if they are, and if they do get out, it's going to be in all sorts of jank.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's a one-way trip.
4 more minutes to get across this bridge and into the play area. I think ROTN Tomatoes is fine to just sit back and wait for MIB to come to them.
Are they making a move?
I think they're thinking about it. I don't know if that smoke went quite where they wanted. Okay, there we go. That's the smoke they wanted. We got someone out on foot again. I think that's Ulfbert, yeah. Let's check in with Ulf.
I think a creative way to play this as Axis would be to have a TC. Can they go an unlimited distance from their tank?
Yeah. TCs can go wherever
Have
they
a
want.
TC run all the way up to the bridge, and then wait for them to smoke to cross the bridge and just ping through this, like, because you're on the other side of the smoke.
That's not a bad.
I mean,
you know,
obviously that's risky, but that's one way to counter the smoke crossing. Have a TC up there, hiding
Yeah.
in a bush.
yeah, they would have had plenty of opportunities to get across, I guess. So that's not a bad idea.
And they started to move. Oh, then they were in that first Sherman. That started to move. I
One of them is
wondering-
moving, but again, he stopped shooting, so smoke's only gonna last so. There he goes.
I'm wondering if they're trying to play a bluff or something. I don't know.
If only a tank shell could hold as much smoke as a smoke grenade.
Oh, Ulfbert has spotted one of the P4s, so that's an exact mark. This, not P4, sorry, Sherman's.
Have the Shermans missed their chance to cross? Do you guys think? Or do you think they gave Rotten too much time to set up a possible double tap or prepare for this push? Oh no, they got across the bridge.
Yeah, they got across. I think, depending on how they play this, they could still be in pretty good shape, actually. I like this tank aggressively getting off to the side here. That's the 3-man.
Little off angle.
Yeah. I don't know if Ulfbert saw this one. I don't know. I don't think he can now either from that roof. I don't know though. Redbeard seems pretty locked in. He's actually looking further towards the edge of the play area. This could get interesting. 2-man. It's gonna play the edge. Maybe they're lining up a double tap here.
I'm wondering how aggressive they do want to play a man down and winning the game. If this both goes wrong, then correct me if I'm wrong, they lose the game if they lose both tanks here.
Yeah, either side loses both tanks there. They lose the game. Points. What? I don't quite.
Gonna kiss? Beijing? Oh no, that's probably true.
What's interesting here is I feel like this second P4 should get on the other side of the road and support his buddy, because I think they
You know,
should
really what I think they're
know.
trying to do is just hold those 2 openings, like, and that's it. Like, they just figure one of them will see, you know, a tank cross a sight line, and that's what they're currently trying to just do here. Because they're down a TC, right? Like, they have to coordinate, you know, kind of with a hand behind their back right now.
Oh,
And now they're down another
They're
player.
down, yep.
Oh
Down
shit!
both tank commanders.
I think I don't know why he went all the way out in the open over there, but it's up to our driver gunner duos here. Clutch this one out. Reminder that Rangers needs to kill both tanks to win. So if they stalemate here, Made in Brazil will still win the match. So I think their duos are fine to sit here and just not let ROTN push them. We are in the final 5 minutes now. I think there's about 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Yeah, these guys, without TCs and any information, they are happy to just hold. It's like one's holding this opening right here, and this guy's sort of holding that angle. So ball is in ROTN's court right now to make a play. Wolfbert's still watching this side that there's been no activity on. This is the high octane gameplay that we're all here for, folks.
They gotta make a move right now or they're gonna run out of time. I mean,
Yeah.
it takes time to do anything in tanks.
Uh-oh.
No, no,
no.
this is getting interesting.
Shit.
No.
Well, we got a crash. Technical difficulties, folks. Be right back. I think I got the be right back OBS overlay. So I look like a consummate professional here. We are totally gonna miss the best action.
That is unlucky.
Very unlucky. Let's see here, TTG.
I think you clicked the wrong one.
Right.
God, I can't stand the waiting.
Oh,
Oh man.
on the edge of my
What did we
seat.
What is
miss?
happening?
Oh my god.
What is happening?
All right, I'm back in. Get the squad.
One of the Panzer IVs is dead.
Oh no. All right, stream's back up, folks. Get back in the cam. Oh shit.
One of the Panzer IVs is dead?
I don't see it on the map.
Yeah, so
heck?
Redbeard, the one who was pushing them on the main road, died in our.
Watch the out of bounds line.
Oh.
Did they trade a Sherman? No, they
We
did
have-
not.
Oh no! Wait, what?
What?
The?
What?
Oh, the barrel lag is a little bit behind here. Okay.
Game is
There goes one
magical.
more.
Wow, and he's gonna get out without taking a hit, which is huge. How much time does he have? A minute. Oh,
He's shooting the second one now too.
oh, come on.
Wait, where'd he? What? Am I?
So confused.
Okay.
Oh, back
We
up.
Here.
we still have one alive.
All right.
Your highlights are off.
Okay, so what happened
There we
there?
go.
Redbeard pushed the
Watch the
road.
line.
He died to the duo.
Yep, I know the end of the line. Don't worry.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm just making sure.
Then Ulfbert pushed the map edge, and since they had no TCs, no one was watching that angle. So he's got the advantage here.
For a little while, because they're repairing right now.
Yeah.
And the gun's not all the way over quite yet.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
let's see what...
Oh!
Oh,
No!
Oh, he missed!
You missed!
Panther 4 easy win.
Rip.
going for turret is crazy right there.
Why would you go for turret there? Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh
Which tank
my
was that? That was left. That was Ulfbert
Yeah.
without Ulfbert, or no, that's at a full tank.
Yeah, they were full
So I
tank.
don't. Are we not tied right now? Like, is there an elimination round? Or
We are tied. So I think there is an elimination round? Question mark.
That was a massive Ulfbert clutch up.
Yeah, that was huge. So it's 8-8 if my
Slash
calculations are
MIB
correct.
throw.
What could have been if they had at least one tank commander there, someone in the spotter seat.
Yeah,
Shows how important that information is there from UTC.
I mean, they could have maybe repositioned since they knew they gave away their position to the first tank. They could have just picked a new spot and done the same setup, but held a different angle. I don't know. It's tough. So we're in the tiebreaker, and I don't know how that works, folks. But we are in it. It's 8-8. This might be the first tiebreaker of the tournament as well. I'm not sure. History being made tonight. You're all here to witness it.
best job I ever had.
Best job.
Yes, sir.
I'm pulling up the rules right now. Let's see here. All right. Overtime play. So there is overtime play somewhere in this rule book I'm looking for. Having a hard time finding it. .2.5. I don't think that exists in the rule.
Dude, ask the refs.
Yeah.
What are we paying them for? Could you interview Ulfbert? Are we allowed to do that?
First kill wins. Ah, okay. There you go. I don't know. I don't think it's been cleared with Orga.
What are they gonna do? Sanction you? You literally can't stream another match after this because you're playing in the next one.
This is true. Ulfbert, how are we feeling? All right, we got no response from Ulf.
He's locked in.
Yeah, he's fucking
Now,
locked in.
how important is it going to be for them to get across this bridge now? If Made in Brazil learn from their mistakes, maybe prep a little bit more with the bridge crossing, it could pay off really huge here. That first round experience, knowing what their general idea is on how they're going to have to cross the bridge.
Yeah, this is interesting because I guess Rotten is what you would probably consider on the disadvantaged side, and the other side already has a rep playing this, so in theory, Made in Brazil has a pretty good advantage going into this round.
I mean, it was Axis that won both rounds, but I'm not sure that like the terrain was the reason necessarily. Like
Really.
obviously the bridge and getting across the bridge is like a big part of it, but both sides made it across without it really like playing into the death of either tank. And I feel like once you get in the final sector, I mean, we could probably mince, you know, like get down to the level of which side is better in the actual final sector, but it's close enough that it's probably mostly a wash.
Yeah.
I would guess.
I think that's true.
So if they, as long as they can get across the bridge, then it's a pretty even fight, I guess is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I feel like both sides now have probably got to be thinking about being a little bit more careful about doing the TC binoing. They were really screwed Made in Brazil there. They really, that was their match to win if they hadn't lost their TCs. So first tank kill also, I guess I saw theirs and then the rules. So this will probably, well, I was gonna say it'll probably be slower to start, but again, you have to get across the bridge, so I don't know. Rotten doing their same opening with Redbeard on the west. Okay, Ulfbert's gonna head over there too. If we drown the tanks and they can't find them, but it's in Foursquare, is it double OT? All right, Corn.
Is hockey? You're gonna go 7 OTs here?
It's been a significant lack of copy pasta from the ROTN side in this match. Dang, Slug is not happy with the OT rules, it looks like. All right, if we start the same as the last round, it should be 50 seconds, and we'll get this round underway. Checking one more time with Made in Brazil. Let's see here. They're gonna play Main Road. I think our tanks are locked in. Hopefully we'll get started here. Okay, here we go. Same rules, same timing, 1:23 start. There goes one of the P4s peeling off. Second peeling off. So they're gonna sit on the east side of the road. And what is Rotten cooking up over here? We have Redbeard taking point. And for some reason, we got Ulfbert here. This canal has been given Rotten side some trouble.
Pretty steep.
Pretty steep canal. All right, we're doing some skating. Got the canal cam here. All right, let's let Ulfbert work on that. See what Redbeard's up to. Guess he's baiting the Made in Brazil side in. Whoa. You guys ever played here before?
No, why would I want
Interesting
to?
kite.
Yeah, that's
Interesting kite.
should have even seen how he got there.
I'm not like. Why would you want to be there?
That's the question. The question I'm on. I guess that tree has no collision, which is how you can get there. But you have also no cover sitting there, so it's a very
The nice contrast of a tank in front of a light gray wall. You just have nothing, no full cover anywhere. I mean, like obviously it's working for now, but like it just doesn't seem like it's a very generally, you know, safe place to play.
yeah. You can do a little, you know, like right here. Okay, you can do a little turret trick with the.
Yeah,
I don't know though.
you certainly can.
All right. I think they had enough of that spot. All right, Ulfbert has joined the match. It's time for some action. That's already 3.5 minutes into the round. I don't think any tanks have seen anyone yet. This seems to be the staging area. We're getting across the bridge. Made in Brazil is ready. See what they can cook up this time. Here comes the spam up the road. Fear of God and the other tanks. Oh, hello.
Ooh.
That's a nice Rick. I didn't even think you could hit that angle, but he's got a pretty good. He threaded between the light post and the Belgian there. Oh, hello.
Ooh, a non-pen.
Oh,
Another
no.
non-pen.
That's not what you want to see. There we go. That's Hull.
There's a hull hit.
They should have him here. Nope. Oh, they get the second
Oh,
tank.
they have the other one.
Oh, Ulfbert. Oh, wait. Okay, you don't want to hold there. That was close.
Unlucky non-pen. I didn't see where that hit. But non-pen.
All right, so Ulfbert lives another day, but he has not made it across the bridge yet. It's an opportunity for Redbeard to try to reposition while they're distracted with holding the road, I guess. See if he can capitalize on that. In the meantime, it looks like he is. Gonna head up to the edge of the play area again. Made in Brazil is content to just keep holding the road. I'm a little worried about this second tank in the back. Oh! He found the other one. He found Redbeard. Let's see where Redbeard. Good spotting by second tank. That's Hull. It might have this angle. That's gonna rig. Oh, tracks. Very lucky for Redbeard there. That was close. Although this hedge looks a little sketchy. All right, so
I don't think they can shoot through that hedge. I don't think they can. It does look sketchy though.
yeah, you're right. No, I think that would be above them. All right, so Made in Brazil is gonna use this opportunity to move up. Ulfbert is peeking the road, but Made in Brazil is content to give it up. with all the information they have on Redbeard. So we've got a standoff between Redbeard and Tia God, and then a standoff between Ulfbert and the second Made in Brazil tank. Ulfbert is gonna make his move. Is he? Wait, neither tanks are in the play area.
Sherman took a hit there.
Yeah.
Redbeard Sherman.
Ulfbert's trying to back him up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that turret, I think?
Maybe?
Quite
Looks
tell.
like it.
Alright, so Rotten's locked in on the Tia God tank. You know exactly where he is. Made in Brazil should know where both of their tanks are, so it's time for Veterano to get up here and join the fight, I think. Yeah, he missed his opportunity on the main road. He is in the play sector, though. So he can sit back here, but I don't know. I don't think I'd want to leave my other tank hanging like they are right now. Alright, Tia God. It's driving backwards. Rotten is pairing up, playing the edge of the sector. I don't think Rotten knows where Veterano's tank is right now. The Veterano has no information back here. I think oh boy, yeah. This could be really bad. So no TCs binoing on foot. They had their fill of that last round, and it's probably gonna shoot Tia God in the foot here. I think he's about to get ganged up on that. He should hear Redbeard's tank. Yep. He's dead here. Wolfbert's gonna get this kill. That's match, I think. That match?
Yeah, that's that first tank kill.
Yep. Well, there you have it. Rotten wins. I think they kind of fumbled the bag there on the MIB side by not getting more information and playing together. Like, this tank sitting in the back just really did nothing for their team. The GGs to both sides.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was close in the end.
That was I think the longest and the closest match we've seen so far in Tracks to Glory, so. I guess button up, guys, because we're going to be playing Rotten next week. Any final thoughts from the casting couch before we go?
I think it was an exciting game.
Any
To be part of.
any words for fellow Portuguese speakers, Shadow?
I wouldn't call myself a Portuguese speaker, but you know, obrigado, amigos. You know, thank you, friends. Good game. You guys did well. I mean, what else can I say, man? They brought it to overtime. You did all you could. Obviously, their second Panzer IV probably could have done more there in the end, but I mean, at that point, it's all water under the bridge. They had a good run.
All right. Well, GG's everyone. Thanks for joining the stream, and we'll catch you next time.